Although I'm not a big fan of fast food, as you all know, I prefer to cook everything myself. And I'm going to do this with this anyway. But in the 1980s, maybe early 90s, one of the fast food chains, Chicken Treat, I think, I'm pretty sure it was Chicken Treat, used to make a square chicken patty. Now it was probably about, memory, 3 inches by 3 inches square. It had some sort of like Moroccan spices in it, a little bit of green stuff, onions. So I'm not sure exactly what was in it, but I'm going to attempt to replicate it myself. And I don't know how it's going to turn out. We'll find out. Going to use obviously minced chicken, some mashed potato, a bit of cheese in the mashed potato, because I'm pretty sure it had a tiny cheesy taste in there. These spices, probably bits of spinach thrown in because there's bits of green stuff in there as well. Like I say, I'm not 100% sure, but I used to have them when I used to play cricket. I'd call in and grab, used to get one with a little serve of chips, and that was quite nice. So let's see how I go. Could be an utter failure, but mind you, it's got chicken and it's fried. It's going to be okay anyway. See how we go. Okay, here is the ingredients. I might add some other stuff as I go along, I'm not sure yet. This is raw chicken mince. There's some dried shallots. That's mashed potato that I've added a little bit of cheese and let it go really cold. I'm going to add some parsley, and that's the spice I'm going to use. There's all sorts of spices in there, but it reminds me of the flavour of these chicken patties from a long time ago. Chop up a chilli. This is some frozen spinach, which is going to be the green stuff. Some onion, some salt and pepper. Wish me luck. Here I go. I'm going to fry the chicken with the onion and the chilli and a bit of garlic. I'll throw a bit of garlic in there as well. Let's get that started. Alright, I've just put the pan on the stove, and what I'm going to do first is, in the little mixture, I've got the chopped up red onion, good brown onion, white onion, whatever you like, about a teaspoon of garlic, about half a teaspoon of ginger, and a chopped up chilli. Just a mild chilli, it's a serrano. So I'm going to cook these aromatics just a little bit before I add the chicken. Like I say, I'm not sure exactly what the ingredients were in those 1980 chicken patties, but I'm going to get damn close if it kills me. Right, let me have about 4 or 5 minutes with these, and then I'll add the chicken. Been cooking for a few minutes. What I'm going to do now, just over one side, I'm going to add the chicken mince. Now what I want to end up with all these herbs and spices going in here, I want to end up with a fairly dry mix. And then I'm going to add that to the potato. And then we're going to mix it all together. And I'm probably going to leave it overnight, just to firm up. Alright, let's add a few other ingredients. I am going to add about a tablespoon parsley, seems like a lot. I am going to put in just a little bit of my home-dried thyme, just a good pinch. Okay, now also, I'll show you in a second as I'm just pouring it out. I'm going to judge this to see by flavour. This is that Moroccan spice. It's got all those, and that smell and that taste of what was in that chicken burger many, many years ago. So I'm going to add that. It's about just shy of a tablespoon. That's the Moroccan spices. What we're going to throw in, 2 of those frozen spinach, which they'll just break up really easy. So I'll be cooking this probably for a good 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes, because like I say, I want to end up with a really dry mixture. So let's come look at it in about 10 minutes and see what we're about 10 minutes down the track. I've been constantly stirring this, and just have a little taste. I think it needs a bit more, not much more, just a bit more of this seasoning. Because like I say, this actual Moroccan spice, which is a mixture of spices, reminds me of the flavour. Okay, so we're just about finished now. Just about another minute. We'll incorporate all that spice in there, and then I'll add this to the cold mashed potato, which has a little handful of cheese thrown in there. It was getting cold, so I mixed all that in. Now, I forgot to say, this is about 1.5 pounds or 500 grams chicken mince, and you can do all sorts of things with this now. I'm going to try and make these patties, but you could make samosas, to throw this in a parsley, just add noodles. But I'm pretty happy with that, so I'll turn this off, and then we'll mix it in with the mashed potato. What I am going to do, and like you know I don't normally use salt while I'm cooking, but I'm going to season this with a bit of salt and pepper, because this is going to be on the inside of the pate, so I don't get an opportunity to season it otherwise. Be generous with the black pepper. Add as much or as little as you like. I don't give quantities on things like that. Now we're going to add all this chicken. Herbs, spices. Now I may be using an egg, we'll see. I think I'll try to avoid it if I can, but if I have to use an egg to bind it, I will. Alright, now one thing I am going to add at this stage is a little bit of these dried shallots. Again, it's more to do with flavour. I am going to add about 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs for the mix. Like I say, if I need to bind it more, I will use an egg. But let's get started. This takes a bit of a process actually, but I'll let you watch about a minute of it, and I won't bore you, because I'll probably be mixing this for about 4 or 5 minutes. Easy. You don't want to sit there and watch all that, do you? Probably not. The mash and the chicken will bind quite nicely. Like I say, if I don't have to use egg, I won't. If it looks like it needs it, I will. And I'm actually going to leave all this mix. I put a bit of cling film over the top tonight. I'm going to put it in the fridge and let all those flavours macerate together. That's right, I said macerate, not anything else. Alright, I've got about another 2-3 minutes to mix all that, so I'll come back when I think I'm happy with it. I'm pretty happy with that mix. I've mixed it quite thoroughly. What I want, and if you've ever made croquets before, is you want something that when you squeeze together, will hold together. So I don't think I'm going to need any egg in that at all. But I am going to leave that until tomorrow, overnight in the fridge, put a cling film over the top, and we'll see what it looks like in the morning. Then we'll formulate these 1980 square chicken burgers, or chicken patties really. Let's see how we go tomorrow. See you then. Well, the sun is setting. Beautiful night. Just finished making that mix up, the chicken. Pretty happy with the taste actually. It's very similar. Again, I'm not going to get it spot on. If anyone remembers what I'm talking about, I think it was chicken treat in the 80s, maybe the 90s, square chicken patties. If you do, put something in the comment box so I can sort of follow it up, because there may be some ingredients that I am missing. But tomorrow is the big test. Looks good. I just whacked it in the fridge. Smells, tastes fantastic. Now I've got to egg and breadcrumb it. It's square. Hope it stays together. Okay. I've formed them into little squares, and I've egg and breadcrumbed them, and I'm just finishing them off in the pan. And now they're just about ready. I've just dished them up, put them on a little bit of a cloth so they can drain a little bit of oil off. And then I will have tomato sauce, and we'll have barbecue sauce, and we'll give you a review. Interesting. And the part.
Yes, smells good.
Let's have a look at that bit. Looks good. Tested the old barbecue sauce. It will be hot.
Hot but nice.
Spices. Alright. Maybe we got sort of a success. The consistency's not falling apart too badly then. You can pick it up, I guess. Just have a look at that. That's more like it. That's what it looks like inside. Looks yum. I'm going to try some now. I'm going to have a crack. That one off the paper. Actually, they're not heavy, are they? They're quite light.
Yeah.
Cut one in half. Down in the middle. So we can get a good look. That's what it looks like inside, all those chicken and spices. It's got a nice crumb on it. Let's try a little bit of tomato sauce. That's good. I took a fairly big mouthful, sorry about that. Could do with some more sort
Salt.
of... Well, yeah, no, I did put a little bit of salt in there. But I'm happy with those. These are not that big. The ones I remember were probably double the size. But that's not bad for a first attempt. So these are my replication, not really, of a 1980s fast food store's chicken burger. Come pate, I suppose. But I tell you what, they turned out okay. If you have been, thank you for watching.